Black, Latino, and Native American. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. Right, right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. Ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right, right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go right. If shit go you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the scene of something you don't understand. Getting checked from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before
that shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.
How about to give y'all shot right there? Move that song! Move that song! Move that song! The Father we fear! The Father we fear! Yehovah! Yehovah! Eastward! Eastward! Eastward!
Chop and cut.
Is the Bible. Black supremacy is the Bible. And I can show it to you if you want.
Amen.
Go tell your mother and your father that they descend from rapists and slave traders. God damn you devils, man. You raped us and murdered us and lynched us. Put us in prison houses. Set us on fire. You better teach your young boys and girls the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You respect, you tell your little evil that he has.
Chop and cut.
Most High Christ, clap it up.
Clap it up.
Hey, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Since 1969 under Commanding General Yohana, teaching you the truth of the Bible. That black, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are God's chosen people. And this right here is chopped and cut. Chopped and cut. We bring it to you every Thursday and Sunday, chopping and cutting through the lives, you know what I mean, getting right to it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on to my left or right, depending on how your screen is oriented. I got Officer 1000, Aisha Allah in the building.
Hey, shalom, y'all. Salaki. Knock the whole fucking setup down. My bad. That's
all right. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm Officer 500 Yagadar. You know what I mean? We short one tonight. Officer Karai might join us a little later. The white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And so unfortunately, we have to work in this kingdom. Unfortunately, we have to work in this kingdom. And I know a lot of y'all think that that's freedom. You think that's freedom because you get to work for your oppressor. You get free range of the plantation. Ain't that something? You think that that's freedom? You know what I'm saying? You get to pick your job, your job on the plantation. You feel like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's absolutely not. You think Barron Trump has to work? Barron Trump ain't got to work. Elon just hit $1 trillion. You think any of them 15 children that he got, you think any of them 15 little bastards got to work? They don't have to work. So why you have to work? Your father worked, your grandfather worked, your mother worked, your grandmother worked, and you still out here working as well, and you don't realize that you a slave. You don't realize that you still in captivity. The same place that they brought you from and brought you over here to work in them fields, you don't realize that you still the slave today. You know what I'm saying? Most I cry, but I'm gonna let you go and jump on the other one. You know what I mean?
Just wanted to say, how about saying y'all Shabrakatha, Captain Sapari, y'all in the chat.
Oh, most I cry. What's going on, Cap? Y'all about Shimi Shabrakatha. Cap, big Cap in the building. Captain Sapari, Captain of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
As you know, Cap, you know, all you gotta do is say the word. I'll shoot you the link, man. You get up in here.
We will be honored to have you on, Cap. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of Captain Sapari, you know what I'm saying? They do a show. What's that? Every Monday on One West News Desk. Is that Monday?
Right. Come on.
Every Monday, One West News Desk. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting the actual news and not this watered down mess that you get. It's crazy, right? Because I remember at one point in time where I used to believe that your MSNBCs and your ABCs were a little bit more honest. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out you get to 2026 and they all in Trump pocket. They all been lying to you. They all lie to you. They all read off a script. They read off a script and tell you what sound good. You know what I mean? And we go for a hook, line, and sinker. The Most High is destroying this place, man. The Most High is getting ready to bring America to its knees. You know what I'm saying? And you can keep rooting for this place, keep voting for this place, keep hoping, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive that this place is gonna make it, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's gonna America will pay for the crimes against Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people, man. They're gonna pay for it. Go ahead, Pre. Go ahead, Otto one slide.
You want to know what's I don't know if it's appropriate to say comical, but I be finding a lot of shit that go on in this land comical. But like Officer Yagadar was just saying, like the way that this society is crumbling, you know what I'm saying? Like this kingdom is it has an expiration date on it, you know what I'm saying? Right. But they are going to lie about that. Like they're going to lie about it, you know what I'm saying? As it's happening, they're going to be like, ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? Like a captain of a sinking boat. Imagine he ain't calling no maydays or nothing. and the whole bow's underwater, you know what I'm saying? Or the stern. I don't know all the terminology for it. But like, I just think about like, even when you hear the leader of this nation's commentary on that, you know what I'm saying? All the turmoil going on with Iran. Like, I can't tell if there's a damn war or not. You know what I'm saying? Every other day, he's going to bomb the hell out of them, make them a parking lot. And then the next day, no, we don't come to an agreement. And then the next day, oh, they're going to be sorry that they ever crossed us. And then the next day, it's like, we pretty much got it's all done. You know what I'm saying? We got an agreement. Yeah, like you can't, this devil is going to lie, you know what I'm saying, until his eyes are burned out of his skull. You know what I'm saying? With thermonuclear warfare. You understand?
Very end.
That's the only point. Like,
you absolutely correct, Otto, because like again, when they hear us say that when we call the oppressor the devil, everybody gets upset and gets mad when we call the oppressor the devil. But that's why we call him the devil. That word devil just means deceiver. And they are the biggest deceiver, the biggest liar on the planet. And like people don't really understand when we say that everything about them is a lie. Everything. Not some stuff, not half, not a fraction. Everything that come out their mouth is a lie. The way that they live is a lie. The way that this kingdom is built is a lie. It's all a lie. And it's like dealing with a child. A child will believe them lies after he says it repeatedly enough. The child gonna believe the lie. Well, these oppressors believe they lies, even though they know that they lying. Everything about them is a lie. So, like you were saying with this war, we done won the war about 15 times. We done won the Iran war about 15 times. The one on one hand is not a war. In the same interview, I saw Trump say, this ain't a war, because if I called it a war, that would be illegal. That would make it a crime. By the end of the interview, we're winning this war. This is the oppressor. That's the oppressor. That's who we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So again, I be trying to tell my people, look, you Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous, I see a lot of it, like a lot of the comment sections or whatever, and you're trying to reason with this devil. You're trying to have logic with this devil. You're trying to have an honest conversation with this devil. You wasting your damn time. You can't have no honest conversation with them. Everything out their mouth is going to be a lie. Everything out their mouth is going to be a lie. Nowhere in the world we're still in the land of our captivity and calling ourselves free. That's a lie. That's a lie that you're free. That's an absolute lie. The only reason that you believe it is because you're wrapped up into their kingdom. You're wrapped up into their empire. You believe their lies. If you didn't believe their lies, you would know that you weren't free yet. You know what I'm saying? You would know that. I just had somebody on TikTok say that, and go back to their comment. And for they said, building Black wealth transfer infrastructure, taking back our territory. Well, you own it, Nettie. You own it, but you got to realize we did that before. We've done that. You had over 200 Black cities where we had Black wealth, and we were doing better than the oppressor. And you know what happened? They dropped bombs on those cities. Some of those cities are underwater right now to this point. So again, that sounds good, but anything that we try to do, attempt to do without the Most High, if the Most High ain't with it, is not going to work. And it's something that we have got to come to grips with. It don't matter what we do. If we don't have the Most High in it, it's not going to work. It ain't about money. Money isn't going to save us. Having a president representation isn't going to save us. A college degree isn't going to save you. None of that's going to save you. What's going to save us is us coming back together as a people. Our identity. We don't have an identity as a people. So even when we get the wealth, what are we going to do with the wealth? We're going to give it right back to the oppressor. We get the wealth, we're going to give it right back to the other nations. We get the wealth, we're going to destroy ourselves with the wealth. You feel me? So I'm with you. And it's good to see that spirit of us wanting to fight and wanting to separate and wanting to have our own. That's a good start. And that's a good spirit to have. But again, without the Most High, we don't have that most critical part that we need. The only part that we need. It don't matter how I put the Most High say he can take a rock. He can take a rock and lift us back up. You feel me? He said, I can make a man rich in the blink of an eye. It ain't money, man. It's not money. It's our morality. You know what I'm saying? I saw what that East Indian / Caucasian woman, Kamala Harris, have what Sexy Red and Megan Thee Stallion up there dancing for her. Oh, you feel me? They got money. But what did they do for the young sisters that watched that? They told them that was the goal. So that didn't help them. That didn't help us as a nation. It's not about bread, but I get that. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa said, what did Obama do for you or your people? Obama didn't do nothing for our people because Obama ain't one of us. Obama ain't do nothing for us. We don't never tell our people to vote. Grandpa, we don't tell our people to vote because the Most High didn't tell us to vote. And that's again about that's the oppressor. That's the oppressor. See, the oppressor will trip you up, and then when you land on the ground, what y'all doing on the ground? Why you landing? That's why you don't have nothing when he's the one that trip you up. God didn't never tell us to vote. He didn't tell us to vote, man. Just like he didn't tell us to integrate. You feel me? Voting isn't going to save us. Money isn't going to save us. What's going to save us is y'all keep tuning in and coming to these classes, man, in the ISUPK. Stop giving that money to that pastor. Don't give that money to that damn pastor no more. Don't give that money to these organizations that ain't doing nothing for our people no more. Get that money to Commander Junior Hunter. We take the little that we got and we pool and put our resources together and we help our people. Speaking of that, next Sunday the 21st, up there ISUPK Norfolk, Virginia, we're gonna be doing a free clothing drive. Now, when we do these clothing drives and we do these food drives, it's for everybody. We don't exclude the oppressor. They can't come into the school. You'll never get into the school, but you can come out there and get you some clothes. You can come out there and get you some food, and we got food and clothing. Why? Because we're better than the oppressor.
Show you how to do this.
Damn right, Ottawa. So again, so y'all keep that in mind. Next Sunday, we got a free clothing drive. You feel me? It's not about what these people gonna do for us. One person put Democrats are the devil. They the devil. Republicans the devil too. They all the devil. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's that saying, Grandpa. They all the devil. The Democrats the devil. The Republicans the devil. Your liberals the devil. They all devils. They all devils. Go ahead, Ottawa.
Cap always said you got they all the same. They all part of the same bird. You know what I'm saying?
Left wing, right wing, same bird. Left wing, right wing, same bird. That bird flying in the same direction every time. We just get sent off. We get sent off believing that this bird is actually going to help us at one point. And it's never going to help us because it was never designed to help us. I put a video out earlier, the other one, and I told them the system worked perfectly for Carmelo. A lot of people think the system failed Carmelo Anthony. The system didn't fail Carmelo Anthony. The system did exactly what the system always done, what the system was designed to do. Gobble up blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. That's what the system's for. It was never for you. It was never for you. You black, Latino, and Native Indigenous, America was never for you. They never built America for you. You to help. You to help. And we got to get that through. And it don't matter if you got 5 zeros behind your check as to help, 6 zeros behind your check as to help. You're still to help. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get that through our head, man. We think that money, you know what I'm saying, because we get a little piece of change, you get invited to the table. No, that just means you get to serve the soup at the table. That's all. You'll never get invited to that table. Don't ever think you're going to get invited to that table. And just the sheer fact that you want to be invited to that table shows you the spirit of Christianity and shows you the spirit that we have with each other. We don't care about the rest of our brothers and sisters. Because what the hell do I got? What business I got sitting at the damn table when all my brothers and sisters is outside? Give a damn about that table. If my brothers and sisters can't come in, if my brothers and sisters can't come down and sit down and eat, give a damn about that goddamn table. We got to stop thinking like this oppressor, man. Real talk. So like y'all don't want.
No, I was just gonna say, man, like what you said was heavy. You was talking about, wanting a seat at the table. But the table you trying to be, seated at, you'll never be at that table. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it kind of put me in mind of like all these, big head rich folk, you know what I'm saying? These our people, you know what I'm saying? They get rich and they want to be elbow to elbow, rubbing elbows, you know what I'm saying, in those elite circles, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, when that damn when that Epstein list came out, they ain't let you all the way on the island, did they? What all y'all? You know what I'm saying? I know it was a couple. It was a select few that, you know what I'm saying, got over there up in it, but there's circles and things that that you're just not gonna have. You know what I'm saying? And with the legal system, there's yet another one. The results of these court cases, you know what I'm saying? The way that different laws could be interpreted depending on who the damn, you know what I'm saying, defendant is and who's the so-called victim. I mean, you have the same damn law and two different outcomes depending on who's who.
Every time.
But again, you think that there's some way that you can work and jockey your way into receiving what they receive when that's just not the way that the world works. I hate to burst your bubble. Hate to, rain on your parade, your rainbow parade. But that ain't the way that the Most High ever intended it to be either. And how do I know this? Because that ain't what the Most High has planned in the future either.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Christ returned, it won't be a kingdom where everybody, you know what I'm saying, is equal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got equal rights. You know what I mean? It's going to be some distinction between, the first class and lesser classes. You understand?
That's right.
And that ain't nothing wrong with that. That's righteous. You know what I'm saying? In a way.
That's how it is now, though. That's the crazy part about it. That's how it is now. If you black, Latino, Native Indigenous, you a third-class citizen in America. You're not even a second-class citizen. They let Rick Shaw before they let you off. You're not even a second-class citizen in the country that you built. You feel me? So it's that whole idea of equality is a myth. There's no such thing as equality. There's no such thing as equality. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't want equality have destroyed our people. Our sisters want to be equal to the men. That's why our families are destroyed. There's no such thing as equality, man. Ain't no such thing as equality. You feel me? And there's not going to be equality in the kingdom of heaven, man. It's just not. It's not. You're going to have blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous are going to finally be at the top where they belong. That's where they belong at. You got, this is heavy that you mentioned that Epstein Island, right? Elon just hit trillionaire status. He was at the Epstein Island. Everybody that was on that island, most of them was on, they already hit billionaire status. They were on the island. So you think about that with money to get anything that you want, or any resource that you want. You know what they wanted? They wanted to assault children. They wanted to assault children. That's what they wanted with all that money and all that wealth. They wanted to assault children. And this is what we aspire to be. You got to realize that you're dealing with the wicked. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that you're dealing with the wicked. You feel me? Like this wicked grandpa I got in the chat over here. Couple questions. He said it's all about skin color. It ain't got nothing to do with skin color. It got everything to do with race. It ain't had nothing to do with skin color at the Epstein Island. It got everything to do with bloodline and race and nationality. It got everything to do with nationality. It got nothing to do with your skin tone. Reason being, you can be light, you know what I'm saying, butter pecan, brown, you know what I'm saying, mocha brown. It don't matter what your skin tone is. The Bible called Israel a speckled bird. You feel me? We come in all shades. That ain't got nothing to do with your identity. It got everything to do with your bloodline, though. You know what I'm saying? And then he also said, we don't owe you anything. You owe us every damn thing. Stop. If you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, that's another lie that they tell you that they don't owe you anything. Grandpa, you owe us everything, Grandpa. You owe us every damn thing, and we're going to get it. And it's not going to come through no reparations. You can keep your reparations. You're going to pay, though, because the Bible says you're going to pay. And, hey, you would have been better off cutting a check, because Christ ain't coming back for no damn check. Christ coming back for them crowns. Christ coming back for that neck. Christ is coming back for blood. You're going to wish you would have paid that check, Grandpa. You're going to wish you would have paid it. Then he said he got mixed grandkids. Guess what, Grandpa? If you a devil, them damn grandkids, and you a devil, and your son was the ones who them kids come from, then them damn kids is devils too. They going to pay too. They going to pay because the Bible said they going to pay. They going to pay because the Bible said they're going to pay. And just like a devil right on cue, guess what he said next out of one? He said Oprah was on the island too. Oprah ass going to pay like the rest of them pay. And whenever we try to mix with the other empires, whenever we try to mix with the other nations and do what they do, it never ends well for us because our Father punishes us. The Bible says these other nations ain't even seen the Lord's judgment yet. Grandpa ain't seen the Lord's judgment yet. Epstein ain't seen the Lord's judgment yet. Trump ain't seen the Lord's judgment yet. Trump got a whole hillbilly set up in the back of the White House right now. He got a whole hillbilly set up in the back of the White House. They playing motocross, jumping bikes with a damn cage, and it's a damn thunderstorm warning. I just got on my phone right now. It's a metal cage in the back of the White House right now. When I remember you same devils get mad and cry and complain when that African got an elected president, he gonna put a basketball hoop on the front lawn. He gonna put a basketball hoop on there. Trump got a whole hillbilly set up with a cage right now, and ain't nobody complaining about it. Why? Because everything about this oppressor is hypocrisy and lies. And they can't even see it themselves. They can't even see it them damn selves, man. It's all hypocrisy and it's all lies. But as far as them kids, though, again, if no such thing is mixed, that's another lie of the oppressor. On my background pick for TikTok, out of one, right? I got the sisters in there. I just did one before class started that said this is how we learn Christianity. And it's got these sisters with all these oppressors behind them, and behind the oppressors, all the cotton fields, because they routinely assaulted us of the sexual nature. They routinely did this because that's who that oppressor is. Well, guess what? All the children that came from those oppressors, those are all grandpa's kids. Them grandpas. That's them. That's the oppressor. They're not our people. They're not our people. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says you are your father. That's in Numbers. The Bible says you are your father. So if your father's Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, then guess what? He gave you the best gift he could ever give you. You're an Israelite. You God's child. You're a child of God. That's who a child of God is. Everybody's not a child of God. The Bible tells you in Romans, it tells you everybody's not a child of God. You know what I'm saying? It tells you all of Abraham, our seed is not the child of God. But this Christian church done lied to y'all. They done lied to y'all and told you all you got to do is say some magic words. Like you the damn Smurfs and Gargamel. You say some magic words and all of a sudden you a child of God. No, that's not in the Bible. That's not in the Bible. It's never in the Bible. You got to do this work. Not only got to do this work, you know what I'm saying? You got to be the right bloodline. Then you got to do this work. It's never just been come on and get it. No, this thing take work. It takes work to build a nation, man. It takes work to build a nation. You feel me? And with that real quick, ain't no such thing in the right, wrong Bible. We read the King James. Then the King James, guess what? The oppressor, the YT man is condemned. He's going into slavery. Grandpa, you're going into slavery, you and your grandkids. Y'all all going into that picture you see in that background. You get ready and you get familiar with it. Show it to your grandchildren. Tell them that's their future for what you did and what your forefathers did. That's their future. That's their future. You get ready for it, Grandpa. And I don't care what your knees feel like. I don't care what your back feel like. Same way how the Bible says that they didn't care about our young and they didn't care about our old. They didn't care about Cyrus. That Chinese man that ran Cyrus down, ran him down and unalive. They didn't care about him. They didn't care about Carmelo. They didn't care nothing about him. They didn't care nothing about him. Gave him 35 years. They didn't care nothing about him. They don't care nothing about him at all. No sweat. We're not going to care either. We're not going to care. Go ahead, Otto One.
Man, what you're saying is heavy. Because again, you know, the ISUPK put a lot of time and effort into waking up the Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to our true identity. But it would behoove you white people, Chinese, Arab, African people to take heed as well and conduct yourself accordingly, man.
They can't help it. They can't do it.
God damn. Like it,
Can't do it.
like Metcalf just might not be, you know what I'm saying, chilling with Hulk Hogan and them. If he had put some respect on Carmelo just trying not be in the ring
They can't do it.
under a damn tent, they'd have been like, you know what I'm saying? Sure, sir. Here, get under the tent. Come on.
They
You
can't
want
do
some
it.
hot cocoa? Want to get you some hot chocolate or something?
Can't do it.
So,
Absolute
man,
nonsense.
like yield, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing you can learn now or later. It behooves you to learn it now, so that the Lord might have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? Down the road.
Damn
But
right.
I mean,
Damn right.
you're not going to deny your way out of what this Bible is telling us. You understand? The Bible says that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Uh-oh.
Take all the race off of it if you want.
I think
Who the
that's in
hell
the
did-
last book of the Bible too, Otto. Ain't that in the
Come
last
on,
book?
man. Listen, there is a captor on this earth. There is one who has spent history capturing people. You understand? And enslaving people and abusing people and using people and manipulating people for his own gain, for his own benefit, for his own greed, for his own lust. Call it what they call it, manifest destiny.
Manifest destiny.
They got terms for it.
American exceptionalism. Yeah,
on,
right. That
tell you what.
trash. No such thing as American exceptionalism.
Come on.
No such thing as a manifest destiny. It's called theft and robbery. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. They like to say, we didn't steal it, we conquered it. It's no damn difference. It's no difference. You know what I'm saying? Salaki out of one. And just real quick out of one, to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the chat, the water for everybody joining us, you know what I'm saying? In the chat, Yahweh Shima Shabakatha, to all the Akim out there in the chat, Yahweh Shamal, Thumba Shim Yahweh Shai, to all the Akwathin in the chat. Make sure you put your city name and state in there so we know how to properly address you. We don't do pronouns. We don't care what month it is. You know what I'm saying? Here in the ISUPK. I think we got a couple of comments. He said that was pretty good. Not going to lie. We do our best. We do our best. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing this thing. He be doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? We do our best. Adolphus last in the building. Most times Christ been rocking with
Like
us.
Adolphus been in the truth. Been
Look,
around the
longer than
truth
me.
longer than I have.
I remember being a young man and seeing Adolphus last in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a young man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Seeing Adolphus last in the chat. Always good to see you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Ahmad Khan is. You know what I'm saying? Again, put your city name and state ends. Sound like it might be Ishmael, but it's all good. We don't exclude nobody from the chat as long as you know how to conduct yourself. Jim Jackson said, "What circus is this? Your president got a whole
real
metal
circus.
cage in the back of the White House right now. Again,
Real
the oppressor right on time. Who's the clown? What circus? Yeah, okay, I got you. No sweat. That's the oppressor. I don't know what that joint Keith Douglas put in there. It looked like it might be a Venmo for some money or whatever. So don't nobody click on that.
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
click on that.
Vimeo, not Venmo.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I
I
don't
don't
trust
know.
no oppressor.
Yeah,
I don't click on nothing from the oppressor. I don't trust nothing from the oppressor. Why? Because that's the Bible. Matter of fact, we're gonna pull that scripture with the stories we got tonight. With the stories we got tonight, we actually gonna pull that scripture. Pretty sure everybody's familiar with the whole Carmelo Anthony thing. And a lot of our people are always easily misled. We're so easily misled, like we were misled by Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King hustled y'all. He hustled us. He played us. He played us. He led us down. He led us into a burning building, like he said himself. We always hustle. And another one that's done hustled our people as of late is this damn fool, Charleston White. He done hustled us as well, too. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen it where he came out shortly after the verdict. He on that, man, homie. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, man. I told y'all to trust these YT folk. I told y'all to trust them. Go ahead, Ottawa.
Nah, just on. I ain't want you to go too far with that point, but I'm gonna tell you, I saw that video
Oh
that
yeah,
you're talking about where he was and I said to myself, I said, damn, this ain't the Charleston White that I remember. Like this brother, he seemed sincere at the
Yep.
time.
Power Khan.
He wasn't talking that like he seemed he seemed like he was sincere. You know what I mean? And having given them bad counsel and admitted that he was wrong.
Power
You
Khan.
understand? Like I was like, damn, maybe Charleston White done turned a new leaf or something. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't sure what to think. You know what I mean? But I just knew that him apologizing to that boy's dad and saying that, you know, it was my fault, you know what I mean, for even talking to you ever, that you even, you know, went and got a white attorney, you know what I mean, because of my recommendation and all of that.
Facts.
Like I was like, damn, this is not the Charleston White, the shot, what they call it. He calls himself a shock jock. You know what I'm saying? Shock jock. A shock jock is someone who just does a bunch of wild shit on the internet to get everybody talking about the wild shit they did. Another shock jock is that damn Orlando Brown. You know what I'm saying? He another one. Yeah, I mean,
I think he more trustworthy than Charleston White though.
Man, but I'm just saying, like,
you know,
you ain't seen no normal headline about that cat. You know what I'm saying? And that's by design. You dig what I'm saying?
I think so as well.
And there's one other shock jock. Donald Trump.
He's the biggest shock jock there is. There's no one bigger than Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? There is no one bigger than him. You feel me? There's no one bigger than him. That's heavy that you said that, because I did a video on the apology when General Muhammad taught his class, right? And when I posted that, one of the very first comments I got on Facebook was, well, at least he was man enough to apologize. You know what I'm saying? I applaud him for coming out and saying that he made a mistake. And you know me, right? You know me, out of one. I'm not hearing none of that. I'm not hearing none of that, right? So my instant reaction is, you the problem, because you're going to fall for that sucker. You know what I'm saying? That sucker shit. You're going to fall for it. I don't believe it. And then lo and behold, we go to here because it wasn't sincere. It wasn't sincere. The Bible says you judge a man by their actions. You know what I'm saying? You judge them by their actions. If y'all watch the V8 channel, you know what I'm saying, Baltimore channel, you know, we go out and we go to battle every Saturday, right? Every Saturday we go out and battle. And when we was out there battling yesterday, you know what I'm saying, old devil came up trying to quote unquote apologize and being sincere. You know how we check to see if he's sincere? You know how we check to see if he's sincere? On TikTok, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, Facebook, we make them kiss boots like the Bible say. You feel me? They get on and they kiss boots like the Bible say. Why? Because love, you don't love in word, you love in deed. It's an action. Love is an action word. Love is what you do. It's what you show. You know what I'm saying? We've been taught by this lying oppressor. Again, everything out their mouth is a lie, to just believe, I love you and I'm sorry. And then they go right back to doing what they've been doing. And we believe it. And that's what Charleston White did, man. That's exactly what he did. So everybody is familiar with, y'all let us know in the chat, is familiar with him coming back and saying that again. He apologized to the family. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't know it was gonna turn out like that. He trusted them folks.
Wasn't he gonna give him some bread or something like that?
He was gonna give him some more bread he said he was gonna give him some money for the appeal case. I forget how much. I think like 50 stacks or whatever. He said he was gonna give him all your Yabashim Shabakatha. We got Captain Oz, you know what I'm saying, saying shalom on TikTok. Most High Christ. That's a real leader right there. That's a leader. That's the leader of Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. That's a cult leader right there. You feel me? Who wouldn't get on television and just apologize, or get on social media and apologize for the clicks and for the likes and because it sound good. No, that's a real leader that actually put his life on the line, gave up his life to come in here for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. A Yonderbar, the one, a Yonderbar. You see the men above us here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, they put their life on hold for us. They gave up their lives for us. That's how I got in here. That's how Officer Aisha Allah got in here. Why? Because men sacrificed their lives for us, that sounds just like Christ, don't it? Don't that sound like Christ? Don't that sound like Christ?
That's right.
Because that's what Christ did. All you Christians out there that claim that y'all follow Christ, you claim you follow Christ, but you eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. Christ didn't eat that. You claim you follow Christ, but you in church on Sunday. Christ wasn't in no church on no damn Sunday. You claim you follow Christ, but you fight against the oppressed. Christ fought for the oppressed.
Right.
For the oppressed. You feel me? You know that you don't follow Christ. You don't follow Christ. It just sounds good. Just like it sounded good when Charleston White got up there and apologized. It sounded good. But we're gonna show you what happened after that apology. You know, go ahead, Ottawa.
Just to piggyback on what you was just saying, like in the UPK, we got real leadership. And the thing about our leadership and the thing about, you know what I'm saying, the ISUPK is all of the wisdom, all of the counsel, all of the instruction, all of the, what do you call them? The models, you know what I'm saying, that you get to look at and see what the hell you're supposed to do. It's all coming straight out of the Bible.
That's right.
It ain't something that anybody's just, you know what I mean, wakes up and yawns and just goes and decides that we're going to do this thing today. You know what I'm saying? We do what the Bible said to do.
That's right.
And up in that Christian church, good night. You've been taught to love the things that the Most High hates, man. You know what I'm saying? Like even at its like most basic, you know what I'm saying, essence, Christianity, they love the hell out of some forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like forgiveness, grace. Oh, they love all that talk. Because
Absolutely.
what is that? Like how do they interpret that? How do they show how much they love it? They do a bunch of shit they need to get forgiven for. Whole bunch of nonsense that they need grace about. They just go and live in it.
That's why they got to keep apologizing all the time. You got to keep apologizing because you keep offending your brother and your sister. It's a lot out of one. We did have Captain Oz join us on TikTok. Sir, if you want to say anything, you can come off mute and say what you got to say. You know you are more than welcome.
The water too for the compliment. Shalom, Also, too, let me tell you something. As we have great leaders above us, you are also leaders to those brothers and sisters who find their way in here. Brothers and sisters who are in the world but don't want to be part of the world because they're sick of the world. They're tired of the world. They see the world for what it really is. You know, you are their leaders as you guide them into the truth, as you bring them and hit them with the knowledge that they really need to come up and get strong. The same way that you said you got up in here because of leaders like myself, but the only reason why you have a leader like me is because the leader is above me. Had it not been for Commanding General Yohana, General Muhammad, General Jeremiah Kahala, General Hazayan, and General Shalman, General Katungabar, General Kubalamath, had it not been for the captains above me, we would not be the example that we are today. Had they not been an example to us. And all this is because Christ was the greatest example to us all.
That's right.
We cannot be a people living a life that's ungrateful for this. We should all be dead. We should all be under 7 feet, 10 feet deep, feeding worms and other, you know, biological insects and creatures. But here we are. So why not take it further than Christ? You know what I mean?
That's right.
At the end of the day, it's for our people. It's not for you. It's not for me. It's for our people.
That's right.
I just wanted to say that.
No, out of one. Damn right. Get out of hand. Right. Get out of hand. And because he's absolutely correct. You know what I mean? Again, Christ sacrificed himself for us. That was the message. That was the whole thing. And that's the part that we seem to miss every time. We think that getting into that church, we think that salvation is about you getting a nice job in a big car in a big house. That ain't what salvation is for, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not what salvation is for. Like I said, Elon Musk just hit $1 trillion. $1 trillion. When you have majority of our people that's in poverty, man. You feel me? And the sad part about it is, you know what I learned today? Out of Wagon, what I learned today, I remember when I first heard the number. When I first heard the number, it was 800 billion. That's how much that black spent, you know what I'm saying, yearly. It was 800 billion. You know what that number is now, out of one, what it's forecasted to be? 2027 or 2026, what that number is forecasted to be when we talking about a boycotting Asian stores, we talking about a boycott. You know what that number is, out of one?
What's that?
$2.1 trillion. $2.1 trillion is what we spend. That's just black people. That's not the Latino brothers and sisters. That's not the Native Indigenous brothers and sisters. You feel me? We keep going to the Salak, go ahead, out of one.
Real quick, just to back you up in that, we Latinos, right? We surpass black people in the spending power. You can go look this up.
That's right.
You know why? Because what's more important to us than our own life?
And kids, family.
Think about it. It's supposed to be, right?
Supposed to be, out of one. You right, correct.
Right. But instead, think about it. We're spending, both collectively, black and Latino, we're spending more than what we hold back. Think about that, right? What's more important to us? And the family, is one dynamic. But what's more important to us is that we stay part of this society.
Yeah, right.
Which is, you know, what's that? You being in captivity, you being oppressed, but yet and still, we work hard. We get up in the morning. How many hours we put in a week? 40 at the very least.
Minimum.
Minimum.
At minimum, right? And then the side hustles, all to make them great.
That's right.
And then we're in captivity. We're being oppressed. And we, instead of retracting from that, no, we think that, well, if the more we put into it, the more we're going to get out of it.
Yep.
500 years. How long we been thinking it like that? 500 years. And nothing's changed. It's just a new day with a new watch.
That's right.
That's it. The same old song, though. Yo, this place, it has to end.
That's right.
It has to end because otherwise, like the scripture said, there'll be none of us left.
That's right.
There'll be none of us left. Like more and more of our people, I think, and it's sad to say it like this, but if we were to see bloodshed more often, as we're, more often, even in that, think about that, even in that, how much of our people you think might start to listen? You know what I mean?
Are you right, out of one?
Because here's the thing. We're the only ones on the planet. Everybody else is an imitation of us. The other fake groups, I don't even know their acronyms. But, even though they listen attentively and try to get the spirit ain't there. But, sports teams have their fans. We got our fan club. It is what it is. But nonetheless, with all that information being put out since 1969, the ISUPK has always been at the forefront of telling blacks and Latinos and First Nations the real truth and nothing but the truth.
That's right.
Okay.
Sugarcoating the truth. It ain't no in-betweens of the truth. It's either this or that. There's no maybes. And what we know is this to be true, the white man is the devil.
That's right.
Plain and simple. And I don't know about you, but ever since Chuck the Builder, there was another attempt by another, Whitey, right? That didn't end well for him. And then the recent one, you've heard the one in Leesburg County over there in Georgia?
Khan. They rode up on a family reunion. Khan. I heard about the other one.
Mm-hmm. And what he wasn't expecting, because since the results he was looking for didn't go the way he did, he came back with the two, and they realized the brothers had two as well. And he got lit up. You know what I mean? I don't know, but we've been hearing even in their circles what they want to happen. They want slavery back, but they also want a civil war.
That's right.
And if you're not listening to these men in the Israelite School of University of Practical Knowledge, now we're not fear mongering. A lot of people like to say that too. Oh, you guys are fear mongering. No. We're telling you what the Bible says.
That's right.
Matthew 24. Does it not say that? Nation shall rise up against nation.
Right.
It has happened in the past, and it will escalate. So there's nothing about fear mongering. In fact, Christ told us not to do what? Not to fear, right?
Right.
That's right.
Fear not, right?
That's
Why?
right.
Because
Okay.
this is our salvation. The tragedies that are to come, don't fear it, because this is the way you get your freedom. I mean, black people for a
Okay.
long time, right, want reparations. And when I'm in these, these oil rooms, fan base, and maybe even here, and I mention to them, let them keep their reparation, because at this point in time, they're never going to give it to you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They gave the Japanese when they held them up and gave them reparations. To this day, since Hitler, them Amalekites, the small hats, have been getting reparations.
Right.
Who hasn't been getting reparations besides them? The slave master got reparation.
Come.
You know what I mean?
They even pay Iran out of one. They pay all of these other countries.
Mm-hmm. And look, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and all the other tribes who have been the oppressed, the ones in captivity, and we've especially the tribe of Judah, have collectively invented so many great inventions for this empire. And even it'd be amazing to me when I learn even new stuff that black people have created in the past. I know that the color television, that's a Mexican brother who came up with that.
That's right.
The television itself, I always thought it was somebody white. Until I found out, no, even the television was invented by a brother. Right? So I was like, okay, why should I doubt that? Because after all, black people in America has invented so many things that the whole planet profits off of it.
That's right.
My problem is not that. It's like think about this. Black people invented the brothers that invented the 52 hand block. That's a martial art.
Right.
Invented by black people. Why would there's such great ideas you want to share with America and share with the world? They profit, you don't. You get you get lost into obscurity. Like if we as Israelites should stop doing that and keep it communal, right? I mean, later on down the line, obviously we probably would have to share with the world, but keep it communal. Let it help us instead. You know what I mean? Let it help us with our people, because we're so. I know you probably got some Christians in here, but you Christians that think that holding hand in hands with the oppressor is gonna make life better. You got a sad day coming, because it never was better.
That's right.
Oh God.
It was. You know what I mean? These cats want to put people back on the plantation again, yo. They coming up with different methods. They it's real. And until our people start seeing that for real, like y'all might have heard this, but I'm gonna say what it is. You know how like fan base, one of the audios, I would hear certain brothers that are in the FBA category cheering on Trump for deporting Latinos.
Fact.
I'm the dude that was sitting right there with them, right? And even when I got heated with them, but I was there sitting with them and said, they're coming for y'all next. We got the 14th Amendment, right? That's what with their, ain't gonna happen. We got protections with their whole chest. Right? With their whole chest. Trump got in office a year or some change later. What did they do to the 14th Amendment?
Gone.
What they started to do with it?
Gone.
Right?
That's right.
Right? And now I'll go back into those rooms. And I was like, y'all remember when I said that, right? Same people, yeah, we do remember. Yeah. But y'all looked at me crazy. Y'all thought y'all should be, I know. Maybe it's because I would use this term. Maybe it's because I'm Puerto Rican. Maybe I'm not black enough. I don't know. But you see what happens. You cheered on your brother for their destruction, and here's what's happening. It's coming back on y'all.
That's
when
right.
you're at the forefront and remembering the Great Migration, I would take it there. The Great Migration, y'all should have remembered that. How much they said a lot of shit about y'all. They're going to take the jobs. Everything's going to get terrible. Even to this day, they still say that shit.
That's right.
Look at what's that, Metcalf's father?
Yeah, that's what we're getting ready to play next out of one.
Mm-hmm.
let me shut up. Let me shut up. Then
Oh no, you too wild, but yeah, that's what we getting ready to play next though. Again,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I guess it falls in line. That's in the spirit then.
That's right.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
right.
because we try to tell our people. No, freak that. We don't try. We tell our people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna let you rock it. Hey, Dwada, if allow me to say that.
No, Yonder Bottle want the water for you.
You keep on rocking it. I'm gonna be out. Hey, I shot her. So I get
Cool.
you in Baltimore, but we'll see each other when we see each other.
Coming out of one concert real soon, sir.
No sign price water. Y'all triple thought.
Yeah, but
What's up with that?
Get that in hand, man. Damn right, man.
Oh, man.
That's the difference, you know what I'm saying, between the UPK and the rest of y'all. You feel me? Our leaders are right there. It's a saying that the oppressor got, right? Saying that, I don't know if you ever heard it before, all the one. It says to never meet your heroes. It says, I don't know if you ever heard it before. You know, they got this saying, say to never meet your heroes because you're disappointed when you meet them. Right. That shouldn't be the case, but when you live in a land of a world of deception, that's absolutely the case. It's not the case in here, man. It's not the case in here. And what Captain was saying is absolutely on point. This is the time for us to be coming together, and unfortunately, it's gonna take more Cyrus Beltons. It's gonna take more Carmelo Anthony's. We ain't seen enough yet. I know we ain't seen enough yet. Because it's happened before. Go ahead, out of one.
I was gonna say it's gonna take more Charleston Whites too.
Exactly. Let's get it. Let's
more
get
Charleston Whites. It's gonna take just to go back to like our heroes and our leaders. Like one thing, goddamn. All right. So one thing you'll learn in the UPK is that a lot of the shit you used to fall for in the world, you'll understand that you were just naive. You understand?
How did they get me with that?
You'll understand that you used to be in a very naive state where you just kind of just went with the flow, went with what everybody else was doing. But then you come to understand practical knowledge, and it's like, yeah, I just can't continue to just be a sucker. Like I'm saying, like that's just no way to live. You know what I'm saying? So at the very least, you're gonna get out that church. If nothing else, if anybody ever watches the Eastern Shore classes, listen, I'm hoping that I am disrupting your ingrained, habit of one thing, feeling like you need to be in church on Sunday.
Make them feel guilty while they sitting up in there. Every time they pass their collection plate around, I want you to feel guilty sitting up in there.
Right. But again, just back to my point. So that's one thing you'll learn, like, is that you've just been naive and you really have been, a game's been run on you.
That's right.
And it's high time that you awake from being, just a sucker. But when we talk about leadership, one of the games that were run on us is thinking that celebrities and people that are famous are your leaders.
That's right.
I just so happen to know that ain't none of them my lead. You should never listen to a celebrity about any goddamn thing ever. You understand? Unless it's something that, one of the generals, says, well, this celebrity said this and, this was right and exact and boom, and, like that. But like when I hear a celebrity try to speak about, social issues, when I hear that your politicians try to talk about, all of the issues in the community, and current events and things like that, like I know to take it with a grain of salt.
That's right.
At the end of the day, it's just it is no way for me to pattern my life behind someone who just has a lot of, who's just popular. You understand? But like, it's high time we get up out of just, following behind the popular kid. You know what I'm saying? And maybe when you have kids of your own, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something you damn for sure want to caution your children against. Just going along with the masses, just doing whatever the popular kids do. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what the popular kids are doing up in these schools? You know what I'm saying? they get popular by acting grown. So you want your kids going and acting like the popular kids? Okay, there's baggage that comes with that. There's consequences for that.
That's right.
So again, in the UPK, our leaders are, they're tangible. They're right here. You understand? They're accessible. Not only are they accessible, they prefer their accessibility. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I understand, and it kind of took me a while, you know what I'm saying, to understand coming into the truth, is like you won't reach out to your superiors often because you don't want to bother them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that they got the weight of the world on their shoulders. So you don't want to, really put all your trouble on them and, this and that. But man, listen, I understand that our superiors, they will think it not brotherhood if you withhold an opportunity for them to be a good big brother to you by you bringing your problems to them, by you bringing your questions to them, by you seeking their counsel and wearing out their doorstep. That they're here for that. You understand? Like one of the things with this Carmelo Anthony case is a lot of people were bitching about how absent all of the the black, what they call it, the Black National Caucus, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the politicians, you know what I'm saying? Where was the Benjamin Crumps at for this case? You understand? Damn, which one is it? Al Sharpton, he's still here, ain't he? Or is it Jesse Jackson?
Ben Crump is like the new, Ben Crump is that's the new one. Him, Candace, Dr. Candace Matthews and Cornell X, they part of the new Black Panther Party. Them the new ones. Them the new camera halls.
They're the new Al Sharptons and Jesse Jacksons. I see what's going on.
Yeah, they the new.
Again, our leaders are better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Like our leaders actually have practical solutions to your problems, not just game. You know what I'm saying? In the UPK, you're gonna learn that game, like you can't sustain a nation when the people at the top are just running games. And that's what your celebrities have learned from the oppressor. That's what your pastor has learned from the oppressor. You understand? Everybody that you look up to that's not in the UPK, all you fake Israelite groups, it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are having straight game run on you. And how many times does it have to be exposed that it's game? I saw a video today about, what was his name? Eddie Long. You remember Pastor Eddie Long? He had a damn mega church. You know what I'm saying? Now Jamal Bryant, has taken over his church. Now that, Eddie Long is long gone. So, I guess it's been about 10 years, something like that since he died from, his lifestyle, his alternative proud lifestyle that he was living, you understand, with the different little boy members of his church. You understand? He gets what he gets, but like that's just the leadership that's just focused on gaming its congregation, gaming its members, gaming the people that listen to them, and that's not the kind of leadership we need in the times that we are in. You understand? Like I got an appointment with Captain Saparia tomorrow. Captain Saparia is bringing me some food, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that the school was able to obtain, and not even just out of like, you know what I'm saying, nobody's starving over here or nothing, but just out of brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, take this. You understand? Like, this is for you and your family. Like, and that's just, it's just different in here. If you sick of the same old shit that you've been seeing your entire life sitting in that church, the same song, don't nobody even need a hymnal in church no more. You don't even need a hymnal. No. Everybody know the songs. You sung them a million times. Who the hell's making money off selling hymnals?
And that's a good, you know what I'm saying, segue into this that you mentioned, that Christian church. Real quick, y'all Shemata Bashim Shai, that one that's her is, you know what I'm saying, the water for you checking in. Baby Bubba said Rastafari. Y'all better stop getting high. You better stop getting high with that Rastafari garbage. That Rastafari garbage. You know what I'm saying? Bob Marley is an oppressor, is a devil. That one love ideology is the ideology of the devil. The Most High, they never told us to get high, to get close to him. We just gotta follow and obey. Buckeye said, I think ska is super Jamaican music, reggae. I don't care about none of it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Yeah.
I used to really be into music and different things. When I got into this truth, it's a lot of things I just don't care about no more. I can care less about the music. You know what I'm saying? Reason being, a lot of it is just a distraction. It's a distraction to keep you from looking. Matter of fact, the oppressors had a term for it called bread and circus. Bread and circus. We get so caught up in the damn bread and the circus, we don't realize what's going on around us. We don't realize that we the ones in the arena fighting bears, lions, tigers, and bears because we so concerned with the bread and circus. You know what I'm saying? So I can care less about the music. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that kind of taps into what we're gonna get ready to go into too with this Charleston White thing, right? Real quick, we have one question on TikTok that said, would you oppose a purge? That's what Christ is coming back for. Christ is coming back for one big purge. That's what he's coming back for. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's not our place. All the Bible tells us to do, if you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, is to come together and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You ain't got to worry about no purge. When we left up out of Egypt, we didn't have to worry about a purge leaving up out of Egypt. The Most High took care of that. Most High took care of that. All we had to do was obey. So for us, get that out of your minds that we're going to gather together, arm up, and we're going to take them on. We don't have the numbers for that. We don't have the arms for that. That's not our goal. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to help us. What's going to help us is us coming together. Like I said, we spend $2 trillion. We spend $2 trillion. We don't have an army. Well, we do have an army, but we don't know how to get in touch with that army yet. We need to come together and learn how to get in touch with our army before we talk about going fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying? And when we come together and learn how to get in touch with our army, well, yeah, now it's fight time. But that'll come when it's time for it. We got it steps before that, before we get there. But again, your spirit is in the right spot, but we need to come together. A lot of Christians are down low and low. You are absolutely right, because Christianity is not in the Bible. Christianity is not in the Bible. Christianity is from the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like that picture you see on the back of me in TikTok. Who is that 1,000 demons? That's Christianity. That picture you see on the back of me, that's Christianity right there. Who wrote the Bible? Niggas. Now, so we answered all of that. You know what I'm saying? We answered all of that. Let's get into this topic.
Look, I know you don't want to let me in. Listen.
No, you always jump in out of word, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. If Officer Quran was here, I'd shut up a little.
No, you
back to that reggae nonsense, man. Like, we have always been controlled by music, man.
Yeah.
Like, music has always been, and we get that shit from that Christianity. That notion that, you know, hearing a song or hearing a melody, you know what I'm saying, a repetitive chorus, like, just soothes us. Like, but that's not liberation. You know what I'm saying? That ain't freedom, man.
Salaki, one, didn't they request a song from us?
Salakia. They didn't request it. They required it.
They required us.
They have no choice. You don't got no option. Sing.
They required of us a song.
1, 2, 3, sing.
Cutting sugar cane. They required of us a song. Ain't you tired of singing and dancing? You're not tired yet?
Hey, listen, and the disrespect behind that requirement is, think about how free you want to be while you're in our captivity.
Facts.
You know the sick shit you got to be on to require the one that you're oppressing to sing about their homeland. Sing about what they love. Sing one of those sweet songs that really make you feel good. While I know I can just extinguish your life right now. Because I can, because that's what brings me pleasure. Singing brings you pleasure. Me seeing you sing, try to sing through your agony, brings me pleasure.
Because that's the
You're sick, man.
That's
and then the last thing, the one brother that asked about the purge, Salakia. Was the question, is there going to be a purge or something like that?
He asked, will we oppose a purge? You know what I'm saying?
We oppose the purge.
Yeah, we oppose the purge.
Okay, so I pray you understand. No Black, Latino, or Native American is, you know what I'm saying? You should keep your damn hands to yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you are not, like, you should not go out here and try to wage, you know what I'm saying, that kind of carnal war against this enemy. That is not the That is not the thing. I thought he was asking about like a general purge, because right now the oppressor is purging.
He already
on us.
purged. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a, you don't hear the sirens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean the headlines are, all the headlines are there. You understand? Like, I mean, damn, the ICE agents are literally just pulling up the people and kidnapping them, throwing them in trucks and pulling off. You know what I'm saying? Unmarked vehicles, no due process, just come with us. You know what I mean? And then damn, like you said, that Mr. Chow. You know what I'm saying? What's his first name? I thought I heard you say his first name.
Rick Chow.
Rick. You lying, yeah. Yeah, like one of them call center people over there in India. His name is
Tom. My name is Tom. Yeah, my name is Tom. My name is Tom.
Ahmed. You know what I'm saying? No sweat. But yeah, I mean, Chow, he's been purging. From what I found out, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Chow been putting his hands on people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shooting at people. You know what I mean? He been hell of aggressive. You know what I mean? Whenever he get the appetite to do so, and what happens to him? What's ever the consequence?
Ain't no consequence.
Does he get a fine? Does he spend some time behind bars like your, you know, like any brother would? We got a kid that defended himself. I mean, I guess it's a knife is a lethal weapon, but you compare that to a gun.
It wasn't even illegal to the state, out of one. That's the other part. It wasn't illegal as far as the state concerned. Their whole concern was, well, it's against school rule. Well, he should have been prosecuted through the goddamn school rules then, if that's the case. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Take his diploma then, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But you don't lock him up for damn 35 years, suspend him. Give him in school suspension, out of school suspension. Give him no damn 35 years. If it's just if it's a school regulation that he broke, when you had these 4 bullies trying to jump him,
right? Like they always
this damn oppressor, man. That's why I don't listen to nothing that they say. An oppressor can't tell me nothing. Because I saw this picture today out of one, right? It was an AI joint, but the AI joint had like these 2 big brothers, twins, and you had the little white dude or the YT dude sitting on the bench. And I said to myself, if this was the case, they ain't no way in the world they would have threw that white dude in jail for no 35 years. And everybody knows it. But because you entertain these damn devils, you actually entertain these devils, trying to have a conversation with them. I don't need to have no conversation with the devil. I know what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But Salah got one. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to add to that goddamn Rittenhouse, dude, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Exactly. That was a state law that he broke. He's 17. He wasn't supposed to have a rifle at all. That was a state law. And them same people fought for him, and he unalived 2 people.
Same law.
Unalived 2 people.
And he went looking for the smoke.
Went looking for the smoke. Cross state lines to get there. Cross state lines to get there. And they fight for him. So no, it's not even a conversation. I don't even entertain these devils when it comes to these conversations. And if you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you need to stop entertaining that garbage too. They don't have a seat at our table to talk. There's nothing you can say to me. Nothing. Pay back what you stole. There's nothing you can say to me. You don't have no credibility. You don't have no ground to stand on. Everything that America got, they got it by theft, robbery, and assault. Now, I ain't no damn proud American. How you Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous, and you proud of this place? That's the problem. That's the problem. How the hell you proud of this place? You know what I'm saying? I know we got to get to the video. We got one in the chat that says, so when exactly does the Bible say for Blacks and Latinos? Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It's all through the Bible. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It's all through the Bible. God's children, Blacks, Latinos, Native, they went on slavery on slave ships.
What was the question? Salakia.
Salak got one. What'd you say?
No, I said, what was their question?
It says, so when exactly does this say the Bible for blacks and Latinos? You know what I'm saying?
When does it say that the Bible is for Blacks and Latinos?
Come.
I mean, okay. I mean, fair enough.
You know, yeah. When did it say it was for you damn devils? When would it say that by you stealing and taking a whole continent, you know what I'm saying, through slavery, that it was for you? When Christ fought for the oppressed, but all of a sudden Christ is for the oppressor. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. Ask Trump that. You know what I'm saying? Ask Jeff Metcalf that when I get ready to play this video right here. And then Baby Fishmouth said we really should have picked our own cotton. You know what? You yeah, I hope you're an oppressor. I hope that you're an oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Baby fish mouth. I really hope that you are an oppressor. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that what's coming, you'll be able to enjoy it. Picking cotton. All right, let's go ahead and get to the videos. Let's get to so the first video I'm gonna play right again. So just kind of a recap. Charleston White got on there and said that he apologized to the Anthony family, you know, and by telling them to trust them YT people. He's always had good experience with YT people. He trusted them people. You an oppressor, great. I'm glad that you an oppressor because you're gonna get a good firsthand experience of picking cotton. You just be patient and wait. You know what I'm saying? He said that he apologized for, you know what I'm saying, sending the family off, telling them to trust them and all that garbage. And then we fast forward to this. So the first one I'm going to play for you, I'm going to show you how we always be hustled. This is going to go right into what Otto One was saying. The first one, Otto One, I'm going to share it now. This first one is Mr. Metcalf himself. Now, I want y'all to pay attention before I even hit play. You see this big old cross in the background. This is how we get hustled right here. This is how we get hustled. This is how we get played. Y'all see that cross and you sweeping down. This is a man of God. This is a man of God. You know what I'm saying? And that right there should be, it's amazing to me that we always get questions about this Magun Dawada that we wear. We always get questions about this Magun Dawada, but don't nobody ever ask them damn Christians about that cross. You don't ask them about that cross that was used, the tree that they used to lynch blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous by the hundreds of thousands. Nobody questions that cross. That was a tool of death. That's what that cross was. Knowing damn well if that was one of our loved ones that was unalive. Right? If one of our loved ones was unalive, you wouldn't wear the weapon that they unalived them with on your neck. You wouldn't wear that on your neck, but you'll wear that cross. You'll wear that filthy cross on your neck. You feel me? And that's how you can always spot them. And that's the problem with us. We have the spirit of Christianity on us. The spirit of Christianity is the reason why they unalived our king. The spirit of Christianity is the reason why why Charleston White had faith in the white people, in the YT people. It's because that spirit of Christianity, man. The spirit of Christianity, that's how Michael King was able to lie to you and say he had a dream that we were supposed to join hands with our oppressor, integrate with our oppressor because of that spirit of Christianity. The spirit of Christianity ain't got nothing to do with the God of the Bible. Christianity ain't got nothing to do with the God of the Bible. Nothing to do with it. You damn Christians are just agents for the oppressor. That's who you work for. That's who you care about. That's who you move for. That's who put that battery in your back, caring about your damn people. And we're going to get it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and play this first. Y'all hear this good old Christian speaking. Salakia.
I actually feel sorry for Carmelo Anthony because I know I can't imagine. I've never been to prison, so
pause that
on anyone.
He don't wish that upon anyone. You know what I'm saying? He don't wish that upon anyone. You feel me? Go ahead, Otto One.
No, Salakia. I was just gonna say, like, this is a good example of how, like you expressed earlier about, at camp in Norfolk this past yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people are quick to say things that they don't really fucking mean.
No, they don't mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to just articulate some shit that sound good. It's a whole nother thing to actually do that or be that, which is why your president is in a world of trouble. All the shit he said he was going to do to fix everything, you know what I'm saying? like all of your your dollar would be worth more. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he say? He would bring down all the prices of every damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, and then it sounds good, but in reality, there's no intention to deliver on any of that.
Absolutely not.
And that's why we call them the devil that the Bible speaks of, the deceivers, man. But this guy just sat here, hear him say, I just heard. See, I guess kind of a spoiler alert. I've heard this video, right? I've seen this video. I've watched his facial expressions. I've watched his mannerisms as he's saying this shit, and I'm hearing that line he just said.
He don't wish that on anybody, Otto One. I feel sorry for him. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish that on anybody. It sounds good. Good Christian response. Big old cross on the back of the wall. I don't wish that on anybody. I feel sorry for him. Ain't that what he just said? Everybody heard it, right? We didn't imagine that. We didn't imagine that.
But you let him talk a little bit longer, and it's like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, we finna get that now. That's matter of fact. Speaking of that, so now let's fast forward. This is prior to the verdict. That first video I just played. This is why Charleston White said he ain't never seen no bad YT people. They always been good. I just knew when we had that all YT jury that you was gonna be okay. When he apologized to the family and it sounded sincere, just like when this devil just got through saying that he feels sorry for Carmelo Anthony and it sounded sincere. He don't wish that on nobody and it sounded sincere. Let's see what he thinks now though. Let's play this video. Let's keep going. Mm-hmm. Let's fast forward a little bit. Fast forward a little bit. And the devil will lie right to your damn face if you dumb enough to believe it. If you dumb enough to believe it, the devil will lie right to your face. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how he feels now. See if I can make it a little bit bigger for him.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, try to make that full screen if you could, Baba Kashar. Like on the video, you see the full screen on the video. Yeah, that might do it.
Yep. Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Charleston White. You think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing. Drew Anthony, you're a coward, and you raised one.
Hold on. I thought he said he felt sorry for him. Ain't that what he said out of one? I felt sorry for him. I won't wish that on nobody. Ain't that what he just got through saying? And see, this is the threat. Once Charleston White, one of y'all fearless leaders that love the black people, an activist. Ain't that what y'all call Charleston White? An activist. Huh? And in the words of Officer Shaw of South Carolina, a silly man. That silly man, that's y'all leader, right? That's y'all leader, right? You know what I'm saying? Once he heard this, you know what happened? Once he heard this, his whole attitude changed. Charleston White's whole attitude changed. Let me play a little bit more of this one, then we're gonna fast forward in this video.
Taylor, you drunk? What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you?
Now you're talking about the mother. Now you're talking about the father. Now you're talking about Carmelo, but you just said you felt sorry for him. This is the oppressor. This is what Christianity taught you. It taught you to believe in them when they wear that cross. See, that cross really is them mocking our king. Y'all don't get that. That's what that cross is. It's them mocking our king. When Nat Turner rebelled right out of one, when Nat Turner rebelled, Nat Turner read that Bible and realized that, hey, this Bible is talking about these same people. They the oppressor. They're the devil. When Nat Turner read that and he started to rebel and unalive them devils, you know what they did to him after that? They cut them in pieces and they ate them. They cut them in pieces and sold them all over Virginia. All over Virginia. You feel me? That's the spirit of Christianity. They kept pieces of them, right? They kept pieces of them. The same way they keep that cross. That cross is them mocking our king. That's why they wear it. They're making a joke out of you. Just like he made a joke out of you when he got on that news article, that news station and said, I feel sorry for Carmelo. Go ahead, Otto One.
Now, I was going to say, what you're saying is heavy because it kind of reminds me of like how they keep that Confederate flag.
Oh, yeah.
Like that Confederate flag, controversial in all these different little state houses and shit like that, all these little towns and stuff like that Confederate flag. It's like, what are you holding on to that Confederate flag about? That was like, they were wrong, right?
That was the losing team, not the one.
History.
That was the losing team.
To it. What is the point in holding on to it? Maybe they're trying to say something about holding on to it.
I thought they love winners here in America. Didn't Trump say he loved winners? He don't respect losers. He said he respect the winners. I thought they lost.
Right.
I thought they lost. I ain't never seen. Imagine. I'm gonna try to say it because we on TikTok say it the correct way. But imagine the imposters, the small hats, rocking that symbol of the dude with the mustache. Imagine them rocking that flag.
Sticker.
Yeah, that's it. Imagine them rocking that flag and being proud of it. It wouldn't make no sense. We would all scratch our heads and say, what the hell is that? Well, that's what you look like when you Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous and you rock that American flag. That's the same thing that these same Americans look like when they rocking that Confederate flag, but they love that Confederate flag. You want to know why? Because they can't stand Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. And they love what that flag means. They love what that flag. They done started reflying that flag into the civil rights movement. That's when you started to see that flag come back. They didn't rock that flag that much during the damn Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Ottawa.
Shit, you know they get ready to fly the hell out of that damn thing here in a couple weeks. That 4th of July, that 250.
Oh yeah,
America's 250th birthday.
Yeah, damn right, damn right. Matter of fact, we about to get ready to see it in the next clip, Ottawa. We finna see it too. Yeah, them Christians love that flag. We finna get ready to see it in one of the next videos I show. Lord willing. Let's finish playing this out. So everybody saw the first video where he was he felt sorry for Carmelo. Felt sorry for him. Big old cross on the back of the wall. He felt sorry for him. He wouldn't wish that on anybody. He wouldn't wish that on anybody. Then we play this video. In this video now, you know what I'm saying? He talked. The daddy is a vagina for lack of better words. The mother is a drunk bitch for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? Now he raised a coward talking about Carmelo. It's all done switched up. It's all done switched up. Why? Because that's the spirit of Christianity. It's all lies, man. It's all lies, man. And when we gonna wake up and realize that, man? Martin Luther King lied. God didn't tell him to integrate. God didn't tell him to join hands with the oppressor. God didn't give him no damn dream. When we gonna wake up, man? The Bible says, how long will you simple ones love simplicity? How long? How long? How many bodies is it gonna take? Like Captain Osh was saying before, how many is it gonna take? Do we gotta keep on going through it? Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray, Eric Garner. I can get Philando Castile. We can go on and on and on and on and on. We can spend a whole show just dropping names. Just dropping names. And we still ain't learned yet. You still ain't learned yet. You hit that reset button and you spend another $1 trillion with them. Now we spending $2 trillion with them. You hit that reset button, you're right back in the store. You hit that reset button, like he's saying. Now we listen to some Jamaican music. You hit that reset button, you roll up. You roll up. We got a nation, half of our damn nation is addicts. We roll up. Go ahead, Ottawa. Salak.
Nah, what you saying is so heavy. And it actually, like, that reset shit happens every holiday.
Every holiday, every Christmas. Every
the holiday is when it resets. The holiday is when all of this will what they said, like, blow over.
Blow over, exactly. Damn right.
You're gonna have on your red, white, and blue goddamn shorts. You know what I mean? You're gonna light up your grill and burn your eyebrows off, trying to celebrate America's birthday. And then you're gonna forget all about Carmelo Anthony.
Damn right. A lot of them forgot last night.
All of it.
A lot of them forgot Salak out of one. A lot of them forgot last night. You know, the Knicks won a championship last night.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I didn't see nobody out there worried about Carmelo Anthony after that championship.
That's it.
I didn't see nobody worried about Carmelo after that championship. They weren't worried about Cyrus Belton after that championship. Yeah, because we got the slave to run the ball up and down the damn court. We're not worried about it no more. Bread and circus. This is the game. This is the hustle. And if we don't wake up, it'll just be 1,000 more. It'll be 1,000 more. And see, you don't understand. If you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you don't understand your father. You don't. The Exodus 15:3 says the Lord is a man of war. He's not a woman. That's a man. And that man, your father, what he says goes. So he's not going to change his mind. He's not going to stop the punishment. You can't go in there and smile in his face and say, I love you, and pretend like he pretended, like Jeff Metcalf pretended, like Charleston White pretended, and then everything's good now. It don't work like that with our Father. So the punishment is just going to keep continuing, man. It's going to keep continuing. I had a little bit more in that video out of one.
You got it. No, I wasn't taking it off completely. I was just for the.
Oh, no, y'all know, yeah, you know, YouTube, yeah, for cinematic purpose. Y'all ain't got to look on the YouTube looking at a little small box. So who they going off like that? You feel me? One
For the
person
clips.
look, y'all with Jamal talking about she never shot Lady J on TikTok. One cat asked on Rick on TikTok, did I take my meds today? Nah, I don't tell you. It's the only cure for YT supremacy. The only cure is coming into the ISUPK. So I take my meds every day. I take my meds every day. You wouldn't want to see me off my meds. You wouldn't want to see me off my meds. You feel me? You wouldn't want to see now. By the fact, none of these brothers and sisters in here off their meds, because the Most High told us to come together. But the Bible does say that first I called for fishermen. Then he calls for the hunters. This is fishing season, Rick. Yeah. This is fishing season, Rick. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Most High, damn, get out of hand. Fishing season don't last forever. Fishing season don't last forever, Rick. But let's go ahead and get a little bit more on this. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all see the hustle, and you see how y'all already done flipped up. You know what I'm saying? I already done switched up. Let's play a little bit more. You see, and this threat that he just made, right? That made Charleston White switch up as well. And we're gonna play that video next.
New name for Mellow, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you? I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night, because he's gonna have many.
I'm gonna pause it right there. When he says that watermelon felon, again, the oppressor loved just like a serial unalive. They love to keep trinkets. They love to keep, I think they call them trophies. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he said watermelon felon, they know that's one of them ones where they can kind of say the N-word without saying it, by mentioning watermelon and mentioning chicken, mentioning big lips and so forth. That's their way of saying it the same way. That's what that cross represents. That's what that cross represents as well. So that's why he said watermelon felon. He could have said any kind of felon. Why he say that kind of felon? I thought it wasn't about race. Ain't that what they always say? Ain't that what them Christians always say? It's not about race. Has nothing to do with race. Why y'all always bringing race into it? Why y'all always playing the race card? You know why they tell y'all not to play the race card? Because the race card is the only card that means anything. That's that big joker. That's that Trump. I don't know if y'all play spades out there. We play spades here in the UPK. That's that big joker. They telling you not to play the big joker. Then you wondering why you keep losing the damn game. You sitting there holding on to it out of one. They sitting there holding on to the big. They got a handful of spades out of one. We got a handful of spades, and we don't want to play none of them. We don't want to hurt nobody damn feelings. You couldn't be my spade partner. You couldn't be my spade partner. Not playing like that. Nah, you can be my spade partner. You got a whole handful of spades, but you don't want to play them because you don't want to hurt nobody damn feelings. The Bible don't tell us to act like that's not being wise. If we sitting there playing spades, and I got a whole handful of spades out of one, right? And they just play the ace of hearts, and I ain't got no hearts. Oh, I'm finna cut something. I'm cutting something because that would be the wise thing to do. See, Christianity teaches you not to be wise. You're too busy trying to worry about not hurting his feelings. But he just called Mello the same one he said he felt sorry for out of one. He wouldn't wish that on nobody out of one. Ain't that what he said? I feel sorry for him. Wouldn't wish it on nobody. Right? He forgive him. Oh, he forgives him. Now he's the watermelon felon. Let me go and play the rest of it so we can get off this video. Unless you want to jump on that out of one, Salaki.
No, I was just going to say it. No, we go finish the video. I see him clearly. I see the look on his face. Although he's smiling, like he looks like he's trying to sell you a car. He's trying to sell you some insurance. Like he looks like, I mean, he's got this expression of like, yeah, you can trust me.
Yeah, come on in.
But I'm glad I have this tool called the Bible, man, that advises me against this.
Hey, leave your keys by the door. Leave your keys by come on in. Leave your keys by the door.
The Bible says never trust thine enemy, man.
Is that what it say?
It says though he go crouching and acting like, oh, I love you, I forgive you. We're all friends. Everything's buddies. We're all buddies. We're all pals.
That's right.
It says, just like as iron rusteth, man, so is his wickedness, man.
So is his wickedness. Damn right.
And that thing about rust is good night. Over time, that rust gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
It'll eat through the metal. Want it out of one?
Man, it'll corrode that metal until it's not metal. You know what I'm saying? Like until it's dust.
Till it destroys.
And then it says you'll be able to see his wickedness as if you've taken a looking glass and you've wiped it off.
That's right.
And now you got a nice, clear view of what in the hell is going on.
That's right. That's right.
Clear view that you can get right now in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana is not a view that you're ever going to get from the Christian church.
No,
But what you're going to get from the Christian church is that damn kaleidoscope. Anybody know what a kaleidoscope is? It's that joint. You know, you look through that islands and you keep twisting it, and it's like all the different geometric shapes and colors and
shapes.
It get all crazy and wacky and psychedelic. You know what I mean? Like it. You don't know what you're looking at. But once you know who you are, who the oppressor is, then games like this don't work on you. Like you see through this a mile away, you know. And again, this the type of stuff that works on the jury, it works on the judge, you know what I mean, and all of that nonsense. But you know, nice try.
Exactly.
To try to pull that over on us.
And before I hit play out of one, this I be trying to be nice out of one. This not ungenius in the chat, David. Sub-Saharan and Middle East. Who came up with those terms, David? Then you can answer your own question. Who came up with those terms, David? Middle Eastern is made up. It's made up. You believe everything these damn oppressors say. You're probably an oppressor yourself, or you wish that you was an oppressor. Everything they feed you, you eat it up. Just like they ate up everything this Jeff Metcalf said. You eat it all up. And that's your problem. You eat it up trying to prove these lies they done came up with over and over and over again, except for believing what this damn Bible actually says. David, who came up with that term Middle Eastern? Where that's at? Huh? Was it always called that? Or is that something that the oppressor, the devil, made up after he stole everybody's land and redrew the lines? What is it, David? I'm going to go ahead and get ready to play the video out of one. I can't stand these geniuses that jump in, regurgitating these YT lies that there's something been told, regurgitating them, thinking that they're smart. Yeah, Charleston White thought he was smart too, listening to this devil, just like you think you smart, David, listening to another devil. Go ahead and play this video.
I just don't know what he's talking about.
Light, Shalom, Yabashishab Kathar. Well, actually, you might be a sister. If so, Salakia, Shalom, Yahweh Shematham, Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's T Pure Light on TikTok. Let's go ahead and play this video so we can get this devil off the screen and get to this other one. Get to the other one.
Sure.
Okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about watermelon felon? How's that one strike you? I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night, because he's going to have many nights to think about what the fuck he did. I forgave him, so I don't carry the hate.
And then he still came back with the lie. So I'm going to stop that now. We can go ahead and finally get him off the screen. We got a couple more videos to play. Y'all let us know how they feel in the chat. You know it's made up, but you still ask the question. Look how smart you are. You know it's made up, but you still ask the question. Look how smart you are. Black, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people aren't sub-Saharan people. Everybody in the world come from that region of the earth. Yeah, culture, exactly. Now the truth come out. Just how Jeff Metcalf lied, try to slide in there. That's what David did. The reason why the priests and prophets of the Lord can see through that is because we come in here. We come in here and we learn the truth of this Bible. The Bible said they devils. The Bible said all of them are devils. Ain't no good ones. Ain't no good ones. The good ones, they come out there and they kiss the boots of the priests and prophets of the Lord. They come out there and they kiss the boots of the priests and prophets of the Lord. And then we got another one in the chat right here, right? He says, oh, Big Bubba taking care of him right now because the assault of a child, the sexual assault of a child, that's what the oppressor likes. That's what they do. Just like the picture in my background. That's what they always do. So somebody just crying about justice, right? Somebody just crying because what's that boy name? Austin, whatever his name is, because he's 6 feet under. They crying about justice, but the way that they cry about it is by laughing at injustice. That's the oppressor. That's the devil. Because if you really believed in justice, lying here, you would never even say that. But because you an oppressor, because you the devil, because David's the devil, every word out your mouth is a damn lie. Every word out the oppressor mouth is a lie. The oppressor don't care about no damn justice. Don't care about no law and order. You believe that mess if you want to. How you care about law and order when America was stolen through theft and robbery and assault? That's how America was won. But you care about law and order. Care about no damn law and order. That don't work on us. You know what I'm saying? That don't work. I know it's a compliment too, because you was a devil. I know it's a compliment for you. And then again, we only keep y'all around in the chat so that our people can really see you. That way you don't be cowards and have to lie. Like Jeff Metcalf was a coward that lied at first. You get in front of that cross and you lie so well. You get in front of that cross and lie so well. The oppressor is a subhuman beast, animal, savages is what the Most High call them. And that's every last one of them. Their women, the original 304. Their men got what they call penis insecurity, like Lionhead got. Lionhead got penis insecurity. That's why he made the comment that he just made. That's why he made the comment about sexually assault. That's why he made that comment about sexually assault. Why? Because he has penis insecurity. There's sexual deviance. A whole nation of sexual deviance and PDFs. How you have $1 billion and you make a whole island dedicated to assaulting children. Come on, man. That's who the oppressor is. Look there, now he laughing in the chat. When you tell them the truth about themselves, they laugh because they know it's true. Everybody is watching, man. Look, you better stay away from them people, like the Lord said. The Lord told us to stay away from them people because the Lord knows exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? Exactly who they are. You feel me? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people aren't Africans. You feel me? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are Israelites. Africans are Hamites. You feel me? The Bible gives you real definitions on who these real people are. Don't believe anything an oppressor says. Everything they say is a lie. An oppressor can't tell me nothing. They tell me it's raining outside out of one. I'm getting my sunglasses. I got to crack the door open to see for myself. I don't believe nothing no oppressor say, man.
Well, I mean, just to be a little more even accurate, I mean, just like you got to take what they say with a grain of salt. There's always an angle for everything they're telling you. And again, that angle is always to serve them. It ain't never for you.
Facts.
It ain't never for you.
Every accusation is an admission about who they really are. Every accusation is an admission. Everything is an angle for themselves. It's never for us. Everything they've ever given us was for our detriment. Integration was for our detriment. Voting was for our detriment. Civil rights was for our detriment. Everything Christianity, that was for your detriment. Everything the oppressor's ever given you, it had an angle behind it. It was for your detriment. Once you realize that and you start to actually believe the Bible, then you can see them clearly, just like Ida One was saying. You can see them clearly. You see them coming a mile away. You see them coming. You feel me? You see them coming. That's why the Bible calls them the devil, because devil just means deceiver, liar. If you got one person in the entire world that has the reputation for being the liar, why would you believe anything out their mouth? It ain't nothing the oppressor can tell me. Nothing. Nothing at all. They prove it every day in the comment section. Every day in the comment section, they prove it. They sit there and call us the worst things. They call us the worst things. Then they come back and say they love you. Just like Jeff Metcalf did. And it fooled Charleston White. It fooled him. It don't fool us. Let's get to it. It don't fool us. So first, Charleston White was apologizing, right? Then after Jeff Metcalf made that video, right? After Jeff Metcalf made that video, then Charleston White came back and said this.
After Massa was mean to him?
After he was mean to him.
Said some harsh things about it.
Yeah, let's see what he say now. First, remember, he said he was going to help pay him off. He was going to help pay the case and everything, right? Let's see what happened with that.
I'm off the Carmelo Anthony case. I ain't put no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga.
Salaka, ain't that what the oppressors say? Ain't that what David was saying? Ain't that what Lionhead was saying? Ain't that what they say about us when they laugh about us being oppressed? When they laugh about us being in slavery? When they lie and say that we sold ourselves? Ain't that what they say? Weak. It only happened to you because you was weak. Why you didn't fight is your fault. Ain't that what Manifest Destiny was? Can't y'all see a trend here? You don't see the oppressor, huh? You don't see the oppressor. You got another one in the chat because that's what they do. I can't stand a sore winner, and just because this is what they do. When that penis insecurity kicks in, even though I won, I still got to get in the chat and say something, beat my chest. Look at me, I'm strong. Look at me, I'm strong. That's the oppressor. Look at me, I'm strong. I can get in the chat and call them the N-word in that chat. I'm so strong. This is the oppressor, man. This is all over the internet, all over social media. Y'all still following them. You still believing in them. You still want to hold their hand. You still believe in Martin Luther King. We don't see enough to separate from them. You don't see enough to separate from them. The same way how Now he's attacking the brother's intelligence the same way he attacking the brother's strength. That's what Sojo 2112 is doing in the chat right now. TikTok, y'all can't see the chat that's on the YouTube, but that's what they're doing right now in our chat over here. That's exactly what they're doing right now because they can't help themselves, man. They can't help but be the devil. They can't help the devil.
They know the type.
When blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people done been the most patriotic, done gave the most blood for this country, done fought for this country, bled for this country, built this country up and still rock with it to the very end. This is the thanks that you get. This is the thanks that you get. You a $5 Indian. Your people weren't never on no damn reservation. The same lie that David just told is the same lie that Jeff Metcalf just told. After he called him a watermelon felon, after he said all those derogatory things, then he got the video at the end of it out of one, and he said, my people was on reservations. The same lie that David just told. The same lie. They can't help themselves, man. This is who they are. This is who they are. We can make this up. We didn't tell these devils to jump on the chat. This is who they are. They can't help it. You feel me? I'm going to go ahead and play the rest of it out of Salaki, unless you want to jump in there.
No, I was just going to say, goddamn, David, if your people are on the reservation, how the hell are you taking offense to what we're saying about the people that put your people on reservations? How that strike a nerve with you? You know what I'm saying? That'd be like, like the equivalent. Let's say that you had someone who abused you as a child, and then you see someone kicking the shit out of the person that abused you as a child. You gonna run to that person's defense?
Facts. That's
Come on, David.
And you can't spell. And you can't. Your YT supremacy failed you. You didn't even use it to get no education, and you can't spell.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I better see these people for who they really are, man.
Come on, let's run it. We got 11 minutes. So
come on, rock out of one.
His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day.
I'm gonna stop it right there just so we can get to the next video out of one. So after all of that, first he was gonna put money up for the appeal case. He apologized to the family. Now he's saying the father ain't this, the father ain't that. He on his own. Let me show you what he's doing now. Salaki, where is that? Yeah, here we go. This is what he's doing now. He said he's finna sell watermelon felon t-shirts. This is what he's doing now. Now y'all can't see it on the TikTok, but he's draped in that Dixie flag that we was just talking about, with a picture, AI picture of Carmelo Anthony, and his face is of a watermelon. This is Charleston White. This is your hero. These are your heroes. You feel me? This is your hero. This is who David wants y'all to back. This is who Sojo wants y'all to back. But they're so smart, right? They're so smart. The only thing they know is attack. You know what I'm saying? That's all. They don't know anything else. They don't know how to finesse. They don't know anything else. So they have to attack you to make you to make you succumb. This is what the devil does, man. This is how you can always identify them, even when they lie and say they have $5 Indian. You know what I'm saying? Look, he said, "What did I spell wrong?" He's so dumb. He's so dumb. He don't even know what word he spelled that was wrong. He's so dumb. This is the oppressor.
You spelled your wrong. One. You spelled your. It's YOU apostrophe RE.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's for starters.
You spelled lying wrong.
And you also spelled it again wrong here. YOU apostrophe RE. When you're saying you are, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're combining two words, you know what I'm saying? You want to use that apostrophe like that. You dig what I'm saying? It's all right though. We'll learn you, man. Just stay in class. You should talk less. That's what you should do, David. You should just listen, stop typing, and just write notes.
And he spelled lying wrong too. And he spelled lying wrong too because he's slow.
For starters.
All of them are slow. That's the old person, slow, because YT supremacy doesn't come with an education. They're slow. We spend $2 trillion with the small amount of money that we get. They can double the average income for a black family is $44,000. The average income for an oppressor is $280,000. The average income for an Asian family is $580,000. We spend $2 trillion with $44,000. They could double that and they're gonna get their money right back. That's just how smart this oppressor is. He can't stand you so much. His brain disconnects and they can't even do math no more after that. He can't stand you so much. His brain disconnects like David, and then he can't spell anymore. That's the oppressor, man. That's the oppressor. That's what Christianity do for you. Christianity is a hell of a drug. I'm gonna stop this. Sock it. I'm gonna stop this. And I just wanted to pull a scripture real quick out of one before we got up out of here.
You gonna pull it up? Or you want me to? You got it.
I think I got it queued up out of one. I wanted to pull Isaiah. Yeah, I think I got it queued up. I'm going to pull that. Shout out to FP Ministries. Shalom, Yahweh Shemalathon, Bashim Yahweh Shai. Sister always hold the UPK down. Shalom says, Organic Sunflower, you late. You're going to have to scroll back up. We just talking about the oppressor, the devil, Carmelo Anthony, Charleston White being a sellout, being a traitor, and how he hustled us. That's the main kind of topic, and how again, if it wasn't for Christianity, we would be able to see through these folks. I'm finna share right now the ones to lock it.
I was gonna add too, we also talking about David being illiterate.
Yeah, we talking about David being illiterate. You know what I'm saying? Being an illiterate.
David being illiterate.
He's an illiterate $5 Indian.
Multiple levels.
Yeah, and literally $5 Indian, what he is. Lying about his identity, which is what the oppressor does. He's the Native American when he done stole this country. Now he done made he done took over Australia. He's the Australian. He's the European. Guess what? They stole that too. Every damn thing they call themselves is theft. It's theft. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. It says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err. We don't let people like Charleston White be a leader. We don't let people like Shaquille O'Neal be a leader. Charles Barkley be a leader. These damn Stephen A. Jackson, these entertainers be leaders. Jay-Z be a leader. When they really, if you go back in time far enough, these was just the damn court justice. They was just a court justice. We don't allow the court justice to be our leaders. These and then what it should be is the religious. It should be the men that speak for the Most High. It should be the priests and prophets. That's the leaders, which would be your pastors, your T.D. Jakes, your Eddie Longs, right? But your Creflo Dollars, your Jamal Bryants, and they done lied to you and done hustled you. Why? It says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err. The leaders of our people, they side with America. They side with Trump. Just like all the one was saying, left and right, Republican, Democrat, liberal, whatever it may be, it's all the same bird. And that goes the same for our leaders as well. Charleston White got up there and lied and hustled everybody. Kills me every time I see somebody. Well, he did say that. He said that. And they love that fool. They love that court jester. They love that court jester when he sit up there and he capped for the oppressor. It says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Carmelo's Anthony family, they listened to Charleston White, and they trusted them oppressors. They trusted them oppressors. They didn't trust what this Bible says. The Bible says the leader of this people caused them to err. And then it's another scripture that you pulled out of one when you said it earlier, and I think we need to get that too. Never trust thine enemy. Never trust thine enemy. That's another one that we need to get, because we don't realize just what this Bible is saying, man. And if we listen to this Bible, I'm finna shut up right now. The one try to get to these fairly quick. Y'all make sure y'all write these down. Y'all dealing with these damn devils. Never trust thine enemy. You feel me? This is found in the Ecclesiasticus, not Ecclesiastes, but Ecclesiasticus. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't say Mello sold us out. I said that Charleston White sold us out. Organic Sunflower. I didn't say Carmelo sold us out. That brother's sitting down right now. He's not in the position to sell anybody out. He was sold out. He was sold out by Christianity. He was sold out by his parents moving to an affluent neighborhood and raising them around them devils. And because they raised them around them devils, them same devils got up on that stand and lied. They got up on that stand and lied. Why? Because of what this scripture is saying right here. Shout out Sharab Bav, Yahweh Shemalathon, Bashim Yahweh Shai. This is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. And this is what Otto One was breaking down earlier. Never trust thine enemy. You want to know who our enemy was? In Deuteronomy 28:68, it said that we were sold to our enemies. Psalms 83:5 said they are all confederate against us. If you Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous, everybody else is your enemy. I'm gonna say that again for the ones in the back, for the ones that went to church today, for the ones still rocking that cross that they're mocking your king with, right? If you're Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, everybody else is your enemy. Not some of them, not half of them. Well, there's some good ones. We all bleed red. You know what I'm saying? If you say the magic word, I accept him as my savior in Jesus Christ. No, the Bible says that they're all your enemies. You don't get to choose. You don't get to pick. If you're Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, everybody else, including Africans, including the oppressor, the YT man, including the Asians, including your East Indians, including your Arab, everybody else is your enemy. It says, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. It don't matter how much they smile in your face. Oh, they're going to show their true colors eventually, just like rust. You can polish it up, shine it up, get the brass so make it look real good, but that rust going to come back, man. And just like Otto One was saying, if you don't wipe that rust away, if you don't keep it away, it'll corrode and actually eat through that metal. That's the oppressor, man. That's the oppressor. You feel me? I don't care what none of them say. You wasting your time trying to have a logical conversation with them. Y'all see these comment sections. So like Otto One, y'all see these comment sections all over the internet. Go ahead, Otto One.
No, I was just gonna say on that last point, like when it talks about, like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. I can't tell you how many times, like a conversation start, with an oppressor. And again, initially it's like, oh no, I'm not racist. Yep. And that conversation proceed, and it's only a matter of time where it's like, God damn, you are completely racist. Like you really and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, it's almost like they go into the conversation not even realizing it. You know what I mean? They say shit like, well, I have a black friend.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wait. That's not
so like Otto One. Like David. Why do sub-Saharan people claim middle? It starts off like that. Yeah. Then you fast forward to the comments, then you get to what they really want to say. And that's how all of them are, man. Go ahead, Slack Otto One.
And that's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not even aware of it. Like I believe that there are some white people that don't realize how wicked they are.
They think they're good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's,
they think they're covered by the blood, Otto One. Even though they spilled all that blood, they covered by the blood. Yeah. And because you in Christianity, you in that church, you help promulgate that lie. You help push that lie, because that's a lie. The Bible don't say that. Bible don't say that. Even when they say that saying covered by the blood, they was being derogatory when they said that. That shows you the spirit of Christianity. They was being derogatory then when they said that. They're being derogatory when they called them Christians. They were being derogatory then when they called them Christians. You take it as a term of you proud to be called a Christian. That was like them calling them the N-word. That's what that was. But you proud of it. You proud of wearing that cross. Why? Because that same way that Jeff Metcalf lied and fooled Charleston White is the same way that we're gonna be fooled if you by going into that church. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July be here a couple of weeks. We're gonna see how many people thinking about Carmelo then. The Knicks won last night. We're gonna see how many people still thinking about Carmelo Anthony then, Cyrus Belton then. I think you're gonna forget, because you forgot about Trayvon Martin, you forgot about Fernando Castile, you forgot about Tamir Rice, you forgot about all of them. How I know you forgot about them? Because you celebrate your birthday, you celebrate Mother's Day, you celebrate Christmas, you celebrate Valentine's Day, you celebrate the 4th of July, you stand out there in the rain 4 hours to vote, and can't nobody even pass you water because they made that illegal to give you a damn bottle of water while you vote. That's how I know you're gonna forget. That's why I know you're gonna forget. You know what I'm saying? It's a lock out of one. I mean, really, that's I think it's been a good one.
I think that sums it up. That last thing the motherfucker David said, politically correct, because he don't know how to spell.
Yeah, because he can't.
No, fool. Grammatically correct. It's the English language. It ain't political. You spelling shit wrong. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now it's political. And that's what they do. And that's another one. You know what I'm saying? They always quick to call us racist or whatever. And that burns me up, because if you black, there's this PSA for everybody watching, right? If you're black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you don't have the capacity or power, or by definition, you cannot be racist. Stop letting them gaslight you, man. Stop letting them spin you, man. You can't be racist. That's impossible. You don't fit the definition for that. You feel me? But they say things like that, and because of their YT privilege, because of their privilege, nobody ever checks them on that. You just automatically assume that they're correct, when the Bible says you should automatically assume that they're lying. That's their default setting. The
Yep.
oppressor's default setting is the lie,
It's a
is the steal,
cat.
is the unalive. That's his default setting. If anything else different, that's a special setting. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They lie. They steal. You know what I'm saying? They take over a whole continent and say, this is us now. Put our flag on it. We the Irish.
That's
We
right.
the Celts. After you done unalived all the people. We the Europeans. If you done unalived all the people. You the Native Americans now. You know, unalived all the damn people. Come on, man.
Hey, and on the flip side, Salakia, and on the flip side, when you come into the ISUPK, you'll learn that your default setting is greatness.
That's right.
You understand? Your default setting is perfection. Your default setting is superiority.
Superiority.
You understand?
Love.
And when you understand that, I mean, you move different. You understand? you just move. You behave different. You'll raise your children different.
That's right. You're raised a valedictorian. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them troopers. Shout out to them troopers. Congratulations to them troopers. All of them raised, and one of them a valedictorian. You feel me? Congratulations, Most High in Christ.
Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? But you'll give your children something that they require. You understand?
That's right.
It's knowing who they are and knowing who other people are.
Yeah.
And knowing how to conduct themselves. Like again, like and in another way, like I like this truth would have benefited that brother. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This truth would have benefited Carmelo Anthony to know that the type of venomous snake he was dealing with under that tent. You understand? And maybe would have just thought differently, you know? You know, but at the same time, he was a brother with courage. You know what I'm saying? And a brother with a certain kind of strength where it's like, I don't give a goddamn about how many, you know what I mean? Like there was no back down in him. That's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a thing. But in the ISUPK, you can learn how to harness that. That is a thing that is necessary in manhood, but it is necessary to know how to harness that.
That's right.
And this truth would have benefited a good, young, strong brother like that.
That's right.
You understand? So before
he got more heart than Charleston White. That's for sure.
Come on, man. Charleston White, listen. Charleston White's Charleston White. You can't take him serious. Anybody that takes him serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one can take you serious. That's my final thoughts on that.
Nah, you're absolutely correct. I see that cross. I know where we at.
Damn right.
I know where we at if I see that cross. If you an oppressor, I already know where we at. And that's not being racist. That's being prejudiced and biased. It's a difference.
Being wise.
And being wise, exactly. Most High in Christ.
Being wise.
Hey, the water for everybody that joined us tonight. You know what I'm saying? The water for everybody that joined us on TikTok. You feel me? For the water. Again, we're going to try to do more cross-platforming like this.
Right.
Always get a more interactive view on ISUPK Baltimore, ISUPK Eastern Shore, and ISUPK Norfolk, Virginia. Again, Sunday we have a clothing drive on Sunday, 840 F Church Street, Norfolk, Virginia, starting at 9 a.m. We're gonna go till about 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying, out there giving out clothes for the people. Don't matter what your tribe is. You come on out there and get them clothes if you need it, because we are better than this oppressor.
That's right.
We're better than this oppressor, so y'all make sure y'all come out for that. Again, for everybody that joined us, to all the Akwafian, to all the Akim, to all the brothers, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shabbaraka Thumb, to all the Akwafian, all the sisters, Yahweh Shema, all the Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah. Hooked on Phonics worked for me, David. You might want to, you know what I'm saying, invest in that. Use that Google machine. Sure, AI do all the work for you now. How you still misspelling stuff when we got AI? What, man? Come on, man.
He begging to get into summer school. He just missed school already. School's just let out. He want to be back in school already.
The oppressor, man.
The water to you, warrior, for sure.
And we'll be back at it Thursday, man. Lord willing, we'll be back at it Chop and Cut Thursday. Y'all know I'm all week long. Y'all got free classes all week long, 7 p.m.
Hey.
On all the channels.
Salaki. We got General Kathum coming to teach a class in Baltimore Tuesday, man.
Oh,
General
word?
Kathum Kabar.
Most high Christ, man. Get out of here.
Asses in the building. ISUPK Baltimore, ISUPK Eastern Shore, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Have to put the broadcast for VA. We might have we might be on.
Y'all might be. Stand by.
Yeah, most high Christ,
y'all might be in the building. Stand by.
Hey,
look,
cover down. Most high Christ.
I might be in the building. Stand by.
Okay. If you are, let me know. Look, if you are, let me know. You know, I'll make
the order.
More school, so
I might have to see what's shaking. That's all.
Okay. Now let me know, because I might come through the school then Tuesday night. I gotta wait till the schedule come out and get up with Cap and see. Yeah, we might be sharing that broadcast then. So we'll see. Lord, we'll see. Most high Christ. All right. Hey, but yeah, at the water, man. Yeah, at the water, everybody. Hey, shalom.
We'll catch y'all.
We got black Latinos and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go.